Hey guys, it's DJ here from Reptiles for Centuries, and we're doing an updated facility tour. We made some adjustments and changes in the facility itself. So starting off, we're here in the Walkway. We actually got our sticker board. Whilst our trip in Thailand and the US, we finally had enough stickers to start our sticker wall. So in the future, we'd love to get some more stickers from all of the different breeders. Then we've got a few paintings and artworks. I've actually had these for over 10 years now. I never actually put them up. So finally we've got them in the snake room. Then we've got a fire extinguisher, and we've got just a sanitation station here. And if we go into the facility itself, yet again we've got another holder with F10 just to always sterilize our hands as we're working in the snake room itself. Then going into the adult room, so this is where we keep all of our adults and most of our breeder stock, or actually all of our breeder stock, and some of the new breeders that we're going to add into the rotation in the next couple of years. So as you guys can see, is over this side, on my left hand side, we've got all of the Reptile racks which we recently got, and all of these tubs are actually still empty. So you guys will see these tubs doesn't have any snakes in it. So the main reasoning is we want to move our next generation of holdbacks into these racks, so they're actually going to be moving up quite soon. And over here we've got more of our breeding females. So all of these are basically, in this section is all breeding females or almost ready breeding females. Here's a female. Here's actually the Aquaterra female, and she's doing extremely well. We might actually get a clutch from her this year. If everything goes well, we should see this female on eggs. And as you guys will see, is we've got a few thermometers in the room. We've got actually quite a few, and we actually change these once a year, or try and change them actually once a year. Because what I've seen is because the room or the rooms are quite humid and quite, how can you say, at a constant temperature, sometimes some of them break and they don't give an accurate temperature. So it's always good to replace them, and they're actually quite inexpensive, so it's easy to replace them. Also in the different parts of the room, we've got these Govee sensor, Wi-Fi sensors, which just helps us to track the temperatures remotely. So if I'm not at the facility, I can the whole time check the temperatures in the facility, and if there needs to be some adjustments, I can always just send Morris a message to change the temperatures. And then here, like I said, just some more breeder females. As you guys can see, is we've got the one aircon on this side, and we've got another one on the other side of the room. Of course, we actually missed the sink, so here we've got actually just the one sink. It's great to have a large sink in the reptile room. It would have actually been great to have another one, but this one works just as well. And of course, we've got the hose pipe with the different settings that we can use for spraying the animals. Then going over this side, this is some more adult females and some breeder animals. So basically in this rack we do breed some females. As you guys can see, is all of the animals with blue or orange stickers is actually gravid. So everything with a blue sticker already ovulated, and everything with an orange sticker is actually due to lay eggs in the next month or so. So basically these are mostly younger females, which we either start breeding or hasn't bred yet. And then on top we've actually got 10 tubs which we actually just use for smaller males and males if they go off feed during the breeding season. These are great just to change the size of the tub and also give them that shock and stimulate feeding response again. Going this side, here we've got all of our breeder females. So everything in this side is just females and some of our larger females. Here's our original OD clown pied female we hatched out, and she's actually very close to laying a clutch of eggs. So over here we've got all of our males. We like to sort out our males into one section. It's a lot easier if we want to get a male and put him to a female. Also, we tend to keep our males a bit cooler than our females. So our females we keep at 31 degrees Celsius, and then our males we keep between 29 and 30 degrees Celsius. So it is a small decrease in temperature, but what I've seen is it actually helps with the males a bit with breeding, and they're just a bit more eager to breed. So in our males we actually use a bit of a different setup. We've got some of them we keep on paper, and some of the males we tend sometimes to keep on the sawdust or pine shavings. It just depends on the time of the year and what we doing with the animals currently. So our males are not now breeding, so this is a time where we'd like to really let them bulk up. That's why we actually put them on the dry pine shavings. So like I said, all of our rooms has got thermometers, and like I said about the ones that break, as you guys can see, is this one actually already broke, so this one needs to be changed out. And yet again, we've got one aircon unit here, and we've actually got 2 fans in this facility, or in this room, just to circulate the air. And then another thing I can show you guys, for instance here, this is a firefly puzzle, leopard puzzle, and what I actually want to show you guys is our ID cards. So we've got a very simple basic ID card. We just give the animal's ID code, and then we give the genetics of the animal and in a rough estimated hatch date if we don't have the exact hatch date. With some of our other animals, we can show you guys, we've actually got the exact hatch date on the tubs here itself. So for instance, this male was born 18 January 2023, and we also have it on an Excel spreadsheet, and we actually started recently using Clutch, but I liked also to visually see what's going on with the animal and just to track it a bit easier. But let's go take a look at the hatchlings. Okay guys, and then going into our hatchling room, so we actually made major changes into this facility, or this part of the facility. As you guys used to know, we actually had a huge walk-in incubator at this wall. So this whole wall used to be actually a walk-in incubator. So we decided earlier this last year, or actually 2024, that we wanted to go back to standard incubators and use this space for our racking systems. So these three racking systems we've got here is basically for all of our holdback animals over the last couple of years. And the reasoning why we actually changed also from a walk-in incubator to a standard incubator is just to free up more space. At the end of the day, we want to try and give the animals a bigger enclosure as soon as possible. So in the near future, we're just making the necessary changes to the facility to accommodate those future changes in the near future. So these are all holdback females that are growing out. Here's one of the Mandarin pastel hypo head clowns we produced. And overall, I'm really enjoying actually moving up the animals a bit quicker to bigger environments. I think in the long run, it's just going to help with the feeding response. Then here, we've got actually our working station here, which we implemented in the last year. Then we've got our 2 new incubators. These are working really, really well, and I'm super happy so far with the results we've got out of the incubators. And yet again, another thermometer here. Like I said, we've got these all over the facility just to see constantly what is the temperatures in this facility itself. Then here's all of our holdbacks. So these are all of our previous year's holdbacks. So these are basically from the 2023-2024 season. And we've got a lot of different animals here. Here's a red stripe, GHI, fire, a leopard puzzle. And this is one of the animals which will be going to a bigger tub in the next couple of weeks. So all of these holdbacks need to transition first into these racks at the end, then they're going into the adult racks. If it's males, they go straight from these racks into the adult room. And on this side, this is where we keep all of our hatchlings and some of the for sale animals here. As you guys can see, we still have a lot of space this side, which we are not using currently, but it's all for preparations into changing these tubs in the next year to bigger tubs from the start. So we want to actually change our racking systems in the next year to give the hatchlings from the start a bigger enclosure. So at the end, these racks will probably, or all of these racks will be replaced, and there will be hatchling racks on this side and then on this side of the wall. So that's slowly but surely making the changes into our facility to also give the animals a better environment, and also changing it for ourselves to have a better working space. So yeah, we've got some great hatchlings hatching out, and I'm really excited to see what will hatch out this year. Here's, for instance, one of the new hatchlings that just climbed out. This is an OD Ultramall head for puzzle. Real stunning little female. And we can actually show you guys. One clutch is busy shedding out now. Some great variety in this clutch. Here's a phantom spot nose, clown head lavender. We've got a few Batmans, and this is my favorite from the clutch. Here's a blackhead leopard phantom clown, double head lavender pied. So some real awesome hatchlings, and so far we're really happy with the facility. We also changed the lighting a bit in the facility itself, just to give a better working environment yet again, and also to increase the footage of the YouTube channels or the YouTube videos in the future, to really show you guys the best quality animals and the best quality footage. But yeah, we're really excited about the facility, and I think 2025 is going to be a great year, and we're super excited to take you guys on our journey.